Okay. Hello, hello. I'm gonna start when people start coming on. So you want to finish till your makeup? Oh, wait, never mind. I have people starting to come in. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more for people to start logging in. I honestly thought I was not gonna make it because we had a little mishap. Me and my roommate. She's over there putting on her makeup. She wants to look adorable.
No, I don't. It's just coverage for acne scars, nothing big.
All right.
I don't have the skills to do that. Only my sister does.
All right. All right. Hi, Skipper. Hi, Twilight. Oh, yeah, no worries. You do you, girl. All right. So, all right. I'll wait for at least sit like maybe like 10 more people to come in, and then I'll start it off. So I'm just gonna do a little Q&A. It's my birthday today, and then later on we're gonna do a little unboxing, like pin unboxing that I've been saving for a while. And wow, it's been a while. I haven't done this like in like what was the last time I did this? Like 4 years ago, like during COVID. It's been treating me good. No, I did I think I did my last stream like at 21, like in 2021, like when COVID was still going on. My birthday's been going pretty good. My roommate got me some McDonald's breakfast with hash browns because she knows I love the hash browns. So thank you, Ruthie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But yeah, it's been going pretty good. Later on, my family's gonna take me out to dinner. Gonna go to Universal, the City Walk, and then on Thursday, my friends are gonna take me out to the parks. So it's gonna be a great birth week, not birthday, birth week.
It took that long for your mom to deliver you.
No, it did not take that long for my mom to deliver me. Like when I see her today, she's probably gonna do the same thing she does every year. She's gonna tell me hour by hour, like her birth process to me. Like at this time I was in labor, at this time I was screaming, at this time I was cursing at your father. Like for me and my sister, we can't escape that. That's literally every year.
I can't wait to get pregnant.
Yeah, I'll be the bad influence on your children.
You teach them how to swear and your off godmother status.
Yes, I do. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right, because I was having a little trouble opening the stream earlier, like a little technical difficulties at first. Then I thought I was going to need a little bit more time to get it sorted out, but thankfully at last minute I got it. But yeah. Oh, did you put on perfume?
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's the one you got me. It's the pineapple one.
Oh, cool.
I figured I'd wear it since it's your birthday. They're the ones you got me.
Thank you. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit more people to start showing up because I know you're probably either at work or you have things going on right now. So no worries, I can wait. It's just that this was the only time I could do this because I'm gonna be out all day, and I wanted to do something fun today. Because I know there's a lot of people who have been probably wondering where I have been, like why I have not been active on YouTube. I'm very much active on Instagram if you guys follow me. Um, all right, let me just see real quick. Let me refresh the chat real quick. But yeah,
Do I get a shout out to my channel for guest starring here?
you could if you're over here with me.
I got 3 channels, guys. 3.
Oh, she has three channels.
Did you say tree?
Tree. I said tree. Excuse my accent.
I think I'm trying to say trece.
Trece is 13.
No.
You said
Uno,
trece.
dos, tres.
Oh,
I
tres.
think you're trying to say trece and 3 at the same time.
Probably, yeah.
It's like I tried to say my Fox and Tucker at the same time.
Dude, this is my stream. Don't steal my spotlight.
That's what I was here for.
Yeah, but you're over there.
Putting my hair in a ponytail.
Alright. Alright, I'm just waiting for a few more people to join in so I can start off.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do when I get there.
Please don't embarrass me on this.
Oh yes, I am.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna start off probably with some Q&A that I'm pretty sure some people are dying to know about my upcoming animatics of my story of that I finally gave it a title after so long not giving it a title. So that's my roommate.
Future roommate. I'm guest starring over here for a while.
Guest star. You're guest starring.
Because I am guest starring in this apartment until I can officially move down here.
Yeah. So that's Ruthie, or what? Or you can follow her on what's your
Archive, the Archive channel. So Archive Sorceress and Archive is RK.
You can come over here if you want. Come sit with me, child.
It's RKIAY. So it's Archive Sorceress, Archive Studios, and then there's the Sorceress Games, which is my gaming channel, which I occasionally do gaming streams on there.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Mm-hmm. I'm also a little bit of a prankster and crazy.
Hold on, I'm having a little trouble with the Wi-Fi now. Oh my god, why does this always happen to me? This is why, guys, I am not a professional streamer or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun. Oh, there it is. We're back. But yeah, because I am not a tech girl. I barely know how to use Instagram. People have asked me if I'm gonna have a TikTok, but which I honestly don't know. I might.
TikTok said stay off of it.
But who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe because I have said I'm never gonna have Instagram, and look where it's got me now. So we're. Oh, really?
Oh, really? What?
Maybe people are at work. Like, I know it's still early. It's still noon right now. I don't know if people are working or they can't join in. Maybe I should have done this at nighttime.
Maybe better.
But it's too late now. Oh no, my dad's calling me. Yeah, you probably are, Skipper, which I appreciate that, and I love you for that, for being here. Maybe I definitely should have done this at nighttime when people are coming, because I didn't know if I was gonna come back, at what time I was gonna come back when my parents were taking me out today, or maybe I should have done this tomorrow, or I don't know. It just felt right to do it today, you know. I don't know, because I did post it on my YouTube and Instagram. That's okay. I'm not upset about it.
We'll get more people.
Yeah, I was gonna start do these little pin unboxings of Wizard of Oz that I've gotten for a while. So they're different sets. So this one, oh, right here. So this one is more like a chibi, like cute little chibi figures. And they kind of lied to me because when I ordered them, they only had 7 pins. But if you can see now, there's an extra one, which is a munchkin. So I'm like, oh shit, now I have to get more. And this other set, which is from another store, only has 6 pins, which are little circular ones. So I bought at least 12 of these, the little chibi ones, and then 8 of these.
Let me see. What are you gonna do with the duplicates?
You can have them if you want, but you're not a Wizard of Oz or Wicked person, right?
I grew up with the Wizard of Oz. Actually, the Wizard of Oz is actually how I said my very first word, and I'm not proud of it.
What was it?
It was the B word, because when I know a lot of people were afraid of the big bad witch, but I wasn't. And I was like 10 months old, 11 months old when I was watching it, and I would say, "Bad witch, bad," and I slipped. Gave my mom a heart attack in that moment. And she was like,
I mean, I've never been afraid of the Wicked Witch of the West. I just like when I was younger, I didn't really pay. Honestly, I didn't pay much attention
no,
to
but
Wizard of Oz. I mean, I didn't hate it, but
oh, sorry.
no. Go ahead.
No, it's like I knew people who grew up with like the movie, like I don't know about theatrical releases, but like in in the 60s and 70s, they said they watched it as a kid, and they were like, "Oh, that was so scary! That was so scary!" It's like she's not that scary, and here I am, 11 months old, between 10 and 11 months old, watching this, and I'm not terrified of it.
Skipper says if I get duplicates, I can give some to her.
Hmm?
Well, all I
Your
can
friends
say,
get dibs.
friends get.
Oh, I mean, we're friends too.
Skipper, she says she gets dibs because.
Your Wizard of Oz friends, I meant.
I mean, because I don't know, if you've seen Wicked, you have a new perspective of the Wicked Witch. So like you see that at least she's not so bad. She's been through stuff, and so Elphaba has been like because in Wizard of Oz she was never given a name, so she was just the Wicked Witch. That's it. But I feel like Wicked Witch and Elphaba are like the same character, but not the same at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I kind of get it.
All right, so what else should we do while we wait for people? I mean, I was not expecting a lot of people to start joining in, but I don't know. At least, like, I would have been happy at least with 20 people. I know it's probably summertime, people working. It's the middle of the day, so I'm just chilling here. Like, cause I know some people would have start asking me immediately, like, when's my animatic gonna be up, or what's my like next step on the story. Because I really want to do the unboxing at the end, like the last like 20 minutes or half hour. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can start telling it to you, Skipper. Just until more people start showing up. Like you can ask me whatever you want about it. Because I know so far I've done like 5 parts, like in automatic form of the story, which I am, yes, currently working on the next part. Um, so it is in works because I did make a deal that if I reach like 3,000 subscribers at least, I would immediately start working on the next part, which I did, and I thank a lot of people for that. Like from the bottom of my heart, I like or your support and love of my little story, that at some point, I don't know if I would turn this into a novel version, like a book series novel version, or maybe an like how she wants, like because she's addicted to them, like an indie animation series.
Oh, for the novels of Wicked.
No, like my story, my
Oh.
Egyptians one, like of my siblings, like which I'm halfway writing the novel version, which is a little bit more mature than what I can show on YouTube, because YouTube has their restrictions, even if it is animatics, and I do censor a lot of things. Like I don't want to be like crucified by them.
Yeah, I know you're being historically accurate. Personally, if I say the show, everyone's gonna know exactly what element is in it. But there is a show I've seen that had the element that's in your thing, and I'm like, that show was like the only thing I wanted to see with that element. So, no offense to your writing, but it's a little too mature for me. I'm the innocent one.
Yeah, she is. She is innocent.
She's a monster.
Thank you. But yeah, because I know a lot of people like, oh, that's so nasty, it's like incest, like between siblings.
Never mind,
and
she
so,
said it. Yeah, it's too Game of Thronesy. Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
okay, to be fair, this might be a shocker to people, but I have never seen Game of Thrones. I have seen clips of it. I know what's it about, and I've heard a lot of things about it, but I just never sat down to watch the entire, like, all. How many seasons does it have? Like 6?
8.
Like 8 seasons. Damn, this 8 seasons.
The like last season is like 4 or 6 episodes, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, because I know my dad watched them all, and so he's told me about them, and so he has seen them. He's a Game of Thronesy. Okay. If you do publish a yes, I do plan if I do get it published like a book series. I do want to illustrate at least like have book illustrations at least for one for each chapter, and I do want to design the book cover, which in college I hated doing book designs because I sucked at it. So but I have gotten better at it, at least a decent enough, and so I want to do like small book illustrations for each chapter, obviously not too graphic because I know like Amazon and like bookstores like don't allow certain things, like if they want to sell it from their part. um but at least like a little image for each chapter so you know what's going on, because I don't want to abandon my illustration art background. um but yeah, like at least have a little something, because I personally, when I read books, I at least want to have a little image of it, of a chapter, even if one between three chapters and you still have a little picture, then I'm good with that. So I want to give you guys at least a little like image of the chapter, what's going on, but I'm writing this as clear as possible. um but yeah, and I'm trying to do like character designs, like environments, things like that, because I don't want to do like stereotypes like of Egyptians. My best inspiration is definitely Prince of Egypt, because I love that movie even before I knew what religion even was, to be honest. Like at 2 years old, like what 2 year old would know what religion is? Really? I'll, except for you, Roof. But again, like I didn't know what that was, and I grew up in a really Christian slash, how do you say, Catholic? Catholic, what she said, household. So my mom's side was Christian and my dad's side was Catholic. So imagine me growing up in that environment, like going back and forth. And so I'm a polytheist now, by the way. I believe in a lot of things. So, but for the mythology part of my story, I don't want to go too stereotype. Like if you look at my main character, which is my princess, my Sean, again, I just learned her name, by the way. I mean, I knew how to write her name, but I just didn't know how to pronounce it yet. So I don't want her to look like Cleopatra looking, because I don't want people to mistake her for Cleopatra. But yeah, also my one of my boys, one of my main character boys, he is a Hebrew. So again, I don't want to give him like obvious look. Like, and the last thing I want to do is to like quote unquote steal any looks and designs from Prince of Egypt. I have too much respect for that movie. Slowly learning about characters, mainly the main girl. Oh yeah, my main girl is the one who I'm having a little bit more um like she's a little tricky, that I'm designing her and what kind of personality I want to give her, because nowadays, like, a strong female heroine has to be not, well, not necessarily a feminist now, because how nowadays, if you want, you can jump in on this to back
Oh
me up.
yeah, absolutely. I've actually got a lot to say about that.
So my main character, my heroine, she has her own beliefs. Like she goes against
The system.
the system, and yeah, the system, the dynasty, the gods, how her kingdom should be run by her father, which is like with slavery, with tyranny and things like that. Like something you would picture, like like how a traditional Egyptian household or kingdom should be run. Like with how slaves have to like build the pyramids, the tombs, and the pharaoh is like this whole like god figure in a way, like they're the living god. But she is against slavery. But there's so much that she can do because she's not the pharaoh. She's still the princess. She's first in heir, yes, but you can imagine a father like that, like always trying to corrupt her, not corrupt her, correct her. Sorry. Um, so she's a character who is building up to find her identity, kind of type. She's not one of those who already know what kind of personality and what kind of mentality they already have. She can be a little submissive because of the customs. Like, what can be more submissive than her having to marry her own brother, even if that was a thing back then. Yes, believe it or not, that was a thing back then. To marry your own brother, have kids. This is historically accurate. Like, um, Nuria. Hey, Nuria. Hola, linda. Gracias. Yeah. So, Nuria, I just started talking about my my story. So, welcome in. So, as I was saying, so again, Xian is building up her character throughout the story. Like she knows from right and wrong, but she can be submissive to the wrong, so that way her people don't suffer any more than they already have. Like she can contribute, she can give them food, like money, things like that, make their lives a little better as much as possible. Like she's risking her freedom, her life for her people, even if she's not fair anymore. She does have some gods on her side, but that's throughout the story that you will know at some point. But yeah, when talking about like strong, independent, like heroines that you can count on, because I don't like ones that are like full on feminist ish, because I don't like that. Because nowadays, those kind of characters, those kind of heroines, don't have romantic partners. And my girl does have a romantic partner. Like, you can be a strong, independent character and still have a romantic relationship, like a really healthy, strong one. Do you agree?
Of course, like I've said this so many times, Tiana's like one of the most independent Disney princesses, and she's got a man. And
the same with Rapunzel, Tiana. So
no, the thing is, I think the very toxic mind view is that if you have like a life partner or something like that in your life, you're not as independent, and that's not true. So that means like being independent means you have to be alone, you have to do everything yourself. And even if you choose to be single for the rest of your life, that's such a toxic mindset, because you're going to need help from family, you're going to need help from friends, you may need help from your, from maybe even strangers. But to say that you're only independent if you choose to be single and you choose to do everything on your own, that's such a toxic mind frame, because you know sometimes you just got to keep going at it alone. But if you have people in your life who love you, or even just there's a kind stranger out there who's willing to offer you help, you're not weak for accepting the help, and you're not any less independent for having that help or being in love and having a partner. And I think Juliet from Romeo and Juliet said it best.
Yes, she did. Yes, I love you, Emily Blunt, so much, for the best line ever.
A man doesn't make you strong, but the right partner will make you stronger.
Exactly. Emily Blunt could not have said it better. Like, that is what I'm trying to prove with my character. Like, her character is gonna keep building up, like, as we progress in her story. Like, for the first book, I'm setting the scene. I'm setting like the first traits of her character. Like she knows right and wrong, and she can be rebellious. She can be a little submissive at the same time, because she knows what the custom is, what the dynasty, the traditions, like that whole mentality on how to be a great pharaoh for the dynasty, like how to please, like to please the gods. Like her father is trying to like correct her in the way that he wants her to lead, but at the same time she's being rebellious on how she wants to lead, but not like go back on her values, but not like set up like a godly war between the gods at the same also. So she's kind of stuck in a way. So so again, we're gonna see her character keep developing, but we will see that she does fall in love. She does have compassion. She does have okay, let me just say this already. She does love her brother, but as a brother. Like, if he's having like a hard time with their father or any situation, she will show him kindness. So, all right, let's go to Skipper's question about the brother. So I think that's a good time to bring out Ptolemy. Um, First off, Ptolemy is a historical name, like for, I think he was like Cleopatra's like son at some point in history, but I think he was Ptolemy the second. And so I'm only using the name because you never know how many Ptolemies were in historically accurate, like in Egyptian times, in like 800 BC, like in Cleopatra's time. So, but I'm pretty sure he was at least one of her sons. Ptolemy the second, were Mark Antony, from Rome. But yeah, mine is just Ptolemy. No one, no two, no three, just Ptolemy. That's it. Ptolemy is my most complex character because okay, to Skipper's question, like, yes, I admit he could be a little psychopath, a little bit, in some things. But I. Thank you. You're just gonna embarrass me this entire thing. You're just planning on embarrassing me. Um. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay. So Ptolemy, he has a lot of demons in his mind. Stop it! Oh my god. Leave me alone.
You wanted me on this.
People, I'm trying to be serious here. People are trying to ask me questions about my story, and you're just like,
You wanted me on this. That's all I gotta say. Continue.
yeah, as a moral support, as a backup. But you're just like here embarrassing me, like trying to make fun of me.
I'll drink my coffee.
Just drink. Yeah, drink your coffee. All right, can I cut?
Okay.
Can I continue now?
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna get mad at you for you interrupting me. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the comments to see if they're really upset about it. Which is the most recent, the top or the bottom?
I don't know, whoever you want to start, but I need to continue this because I'm on a time frame
No,
here.
he's got a lot of demons. I remember where you left
So
off.
yeah, he has a lot of demons in him, but he knows mostly from the gods, the negative ones. If you guys have seen my two, mainly my two Hellfire animatics, the most recent one, I try to make it as clear as possible, like what he's dealing with. He's like trying to fight off his demons, mainly from the gods Seth and Anubis, which are the god of chaos and the god of death. So they are trying to control him as best as possible. So we all know that those two gods are a big no. Like they're bad. And Sean has the sun god Ra, who a lot of people mistake him for being also a bad god, but he's not. So right now Ptolemy is like fighting his demons, mainly from Seth and Anubis, like wanting him to be the next pharaoh when he is not the heir. He's the second born. The second born out of four children. Sean is the first one, Ptolemy is the second, and then you have my other two characters that at some point I'm gonna introduce them. They're little kids, they're twins that they most and you obviously they would get along more with Sean than Ptolemy, but we'll get back to them later. So we have Ptolemy trying to fight off these demons, and also at the same time trying to fight his like I would say toxic but slash romantic obsession with his sister. So this is a one-sided love, by the way. So only Ptolemy is deeply, obsessively, toxically, but still respectfully in love with Sean, while she really loves him, but as a brother. That's it. I just want to make that really clear. So Ptolemy, even with his obsession over her, he is not, I repeat, he is not a perv. He respects her. He may do things that she doesn't approve, like, for example, um, whip a slave. Like, he grabs a whip and he starts, like, beating on a slave. That's things that those are things that she does not like of him, does not approve, and he kind of takes away like brownie points off from like making like having her fall in love with him. So it's his actions like that that she cannot fall in love with him in like how he wants. But he still respects her space. He still respects her as a person, even though he is like torn between what she wants and obeying what their father, because his father, the Pharaoh, their father, always is on him, like blaming him, um, like trying to pressure him into like convincing Xian to be the Pharaoh that he wants. So he's using Ptolemy. Also, well, the Pharaoh now is also controlling Ptolemy, like the gods, for what they want out of the princess. Does that make sense? But he fights against that. He can be a little rebellious too. So, because he loves her and he's trying to support her, but at the same time, with all this pressure and control, like with the gods, the Pharaoh, and so he kind of snaps. He snaps. We've seen it. I've illustrated it. So you can see how much he snaps several times when he's at his breaking points. Uh, best example was when he turns blue. So a lot of people ask me, like, why does he turn blue? He turns blue in that little part is because he's under the control of the gods. You know, when the chains come in and they try to control him, and so he kind of breaks out of that, and then he turns red again. I'm trying to make my color coding as little clear as possible with my characters. So we have Sean with gold, Ptolemy has red, Joseph has white. But I'm trying to like make them as clear as possible. If you notice that in the last part, when like since it's hellfire, I have to have like a fiery image of Sean like for his desires. So if you notice that Sean is like a little cream colored. She's not gold. She's a little cream colored. So that was to make a point that this Xian is not real. That's the Xian in his mind. Like kind of it's almost the same as Frola with Esmeralda, like when she gets all fiery in the fireplace during Hellfire. So that's what I was trying to like prove, trying to like to draw to make a point. But the only one that was real is the Xian in gold. So that she was real there. Like the whole sequence when she's dancing, that she was real right there. But anyways, I think I'm blabbering on too much, but I hope you guys had a good like detailed idea of my at least my two main characters, the two siblings, the sister and the brother. So what their personalities are gonna be, what kind of mentality, what kind of like structure, depth I'm gonna have them when I'm writing them. I'm trying to make that as clear as possible while I'm writing the novel. Um, so I'm trying to make also Shion a little like how do you say, like a little uh, a little snappy, a little um, never mind. I'll think.
Snappy, sassy.
Sassy. There we go. I'm trying to make her a little sassy too, but at the same time be a little accurate with the timeline, like the time period, like what kind of dialect they have. I do have some words in Egyptian, like that I will have like a page like with their definitions and things like that. So I'm trying to make the historic part as accurate as possible. I'm trying to do my research and everything. But yeah, like I'm getting there. I'm halfway through the novel, writing it. I just need to polish it and to finish up. The first book is gonna be like setting the scene. So sorry to disappoint you guys. Joseph does not show up in the first book. Oh, people are gonna hate me now already.
Joseph as in Joseph the
Joseph with an F.
oh.
What are you gonna say?
No, I didn't know if you were really talking about like the biblical Joseph.
No, he's the Shion's Hebrew boyfriend, the slave. He's a slave.
Okay.
Anyways, let's continue. All right, what other? Oh, I'm glad you like my background, Skipper. Yeah, this is my. Okay, hold on. Rube, can you move your head a little bit? Like I'm trying to like. So this is my wall of fame back here. All those posters, I made them. I designed them, and all of them are signed by the celebrity. So if you look at this, hold on. If you look at this one right here, I'm trying to point where this one right here. There we go. So that's a Wicked poster, and it's signed by Idina Menzel that I saw last year at her concert when she came to over here at Orlando. So all my celebrity encounters are in my Instagram and my little bubbles. If you guys are curious to look at them, but yeah, like this is like um, my my favorite wall right now with my wall of fame. And so let's see. All right, I'm OG. Always read. Aw, thank you. Oh my God, there's an OG person who's read even my fan fictions when I was a teenager. Okay, I gotta say that I don't do fan fiction anymore. I'm retired from that. And when I do go back and look at them, I kind of cringe myself. Like I question myself, like, did I really write this? And so, but I'm really glad that you like them. Um, okay, do you know how old your characters are? Oh, that's a good question. Oh my God, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what ages they are. So if I had to guess, okay, at some point I will establish their ages when I figure this all out because I have to go by the period, like the time period at what age Shion can become pharaoh because I know if my memory serves, Cleopatra became pharaoh when she was like what 19 or well 18, 19 or 18. Um, but I think I'm gonna give Shion a little. I'm gonna make her a little younger to become pharaoh. But again, I'm doing my research. All I can say right now is that Shion and Ptolemy, who are the oldest, they're at least a year apart. That's all I can say right now because the twin characters, the little siblings who are twins, are at least 6. Like, because I want them to be little. Um, but at least have like because I want the twins, which are a boy and a girl. The girl is named Kisa, by the way. And the boy is, oh my God, I'm mispronouncing these Egyptian names already. So the boy is named Idogne or Idane. Idog. something like that. Idogne. So there's six, but at least Kisa is the voice of reason in some chapters that I've already written with her with Xion. So a little spoiler. I'm gonna give you guys a little spoiler of one of the chapters between her and Kisa. So like something like to be a little shocked about it because you would be surprised how does a 6-year-old child has so much wisdom. Like how is she so smart? Like because children do see things, they understand things better than you know. Like Ruth will have experience because she has an 8. How old is your little sister? 8.
She's 10.
She's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
No, trust me though. I have a lot of siblings, and yeah, kids are a lot smarter than adults give them credit for.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that's what I want to do for the twins. Like they see things, they know what's going on, the situation with their sister, with their brother, with their father, everything they know. But children would see things, but they barely talk about it because they just want to be happy. They just want their families to be happy. So the what happens in this chapter that I'm about to tell you in the novel is that Kisa asks Sean if she loves Ptolemy because she can see that her brother is deeply in love with her sister, but her sister keeps rejecting him, like to some extent, reject him. And she wants them to be happy. Again, she's a child. This is back in the time when this was a thing. So she believes that her siblings would be a happy marriage. And so when she sees that Xian keeps rejecting Ptolemy, even if he is being good to her and respectful, again, to some extent, she is worried that they're not going to be happy together. They're not going to be a pharaoh. I don't know what Ptolemy would be called if Xian would be pharaoh, because I've asked my mythology professor in college, um, but she didn't know what to give me an answer about it. But I'll figure it out. Don't worry. It's kind of like if you have a lady president already, and then and her husband would be the first man. But I don't think that's how it works in Egyptian times. But yeah. So when Kiza asks Xian if she loves Ptolemy, Xian, with a very straight, nonchalant face, she says yes. But and I quote from my book, I do love him, but I wish he would love me the same way I love him. Because she acknowledges that she loves her brother very, very much, but not in the way that he wants her to love him. Does that make sense? So Kiza at least has that confirmation and at least that on her mind. Like, yes, at least she loves him, but I hope they fall in love. That's what Kisa wants. It's kind of like how you want your parents to get back together after like a divorce or something. But I hope that little spoiler was helpful. So if you guys have any other questions, like I'm here for at least another like half an hour, and I still have the pins that I hope to do at some point, the little unboxing, because I've been saving these for like at least a month since I got them, and I have not peeked or opened them until now. And my little sidekick here is going to help me out.
See if I can. Let's see how much of a sorceress I am. Let's see if I can guess what's in there.
If you can get me all the pins that I want from the list, then I
Have them here. Let's do it.
No, not yet, not yet. I still want to hang out a little bit more. Like, why are you hiding back there? By the way,
I'm not hiding. You told me to move out of the way too.
Okay, so say I truly love what your roommate said about. Oh, Skipper likes what you said about strong women.
Yep. And that's another thing. I mean, I know there's a lot of cool, like really cool, tough girl Um, Characters like we have Mulan, we have Jasmine, and
Mm.
then more recently we probably have like Elsa, Rhea, and stuff like Raya. No, excuse me, Raya.
Raya.
Um, and cool boss girls like that, they're great. But then we also have to remember that just because you're like kind and gentle, like Cinderella, or I think a great example here is the classic Barbie movies. Like Barbie in those movies, she
Prince,
was very gentle. She wasn't like boss girl, other than maybe the
Pr-
Three Musketeers.
Princess and the Pauper for me, always,
Yes.
always for me.
But the point I'm trying to say is she wasn't like boss girl, get up and fight like she was in Barbie and the Three Musketeers and all her other movies. Like she was very gentle, she was kind, and I think a little that's not talked about a lot nowadays is because I feel like it's just everyone's just saying like, oh, women need to be these big boss girls. They need to kind of compete with men. But you're forgetting that gentleness, kindness, and grace is also a strength in its own. And
Yes.
honestly, even though Cinderella may not have fought off like a whole army, or she may not have like gone up against a sorcerer or something, or had magical powers, Cinderella is probably one of the strongest Disney princesses because she handled her situation with grace. And I really do not want to hear anyone say like, oh, she just accepted her abuse. No, because first of all,
Think of the third movie. I really love the third movie.
oh yeah, look at her in the third movie.
Yes. That I really love Cinderella 3. Like that's a great example what she's talking about.
Yes, that's actually one of the few sequels that is actually like equivalent to the original. It's like really good. I actually think I might like it a little bit more than the original, but it really depends because the original is really, really, really good. But the point is, you can be kind, you can be graceful, you can be strong, and it's not always about how we retaliate against a situation, but how we react to a situation. Because it's everyone's so quick to say that if oh well, if you're in a toxic situation or if you're in a abusive situation, just run away, just go. Let's not forget, she grew up, she lost her father as a child, so
and her mother.
Yeah, and her mother. But after her father passed away, she probably didn't have any friends. She probably didn't have anywhere to go. She and everyone's like saying, oh well, we don't like Cinderella because she just tolerated being bossed around and bullied. It's like, no, she was in a situation and she could have chosen to be rude and nasty, but she chose, I'm going to be graceful, I'm going to do the right thing. And she never let the horrible situation change the person who she was. So that's one of the reasons, I really think Cinderella is strong, is because no matter how toxic she was treated, she never let that change her heart. And that's a strength that needs to be talked about more often in women.
Right. There's an anime that I found like a few weeks ago, that I kind of did a little fan art of, that I really loved it. It was called it's from the 60s, like 1964, which kind of demonstrate how ahead animes and cartoons were at what people are trying to do like right now today with the whole inclusive and diversity, and especially feminism thing. It's called Princess Knight, and I loved it so much is because the main character, she only disguises like cross dresses, because you don't hear that word anymore, cross dress, tomboy. um so so she disguises only her as a boy. She's, instead of a princess, she says that she's a prince, because her kingdom, her father, the king, wanted her to be a boy, and that doesn't make him a bad parent, because I've read so many stories about that. Like some parents wish that you were a boy, or you were a girl for certain reason, especially politics and things like that. So they kind of like change your gender, and they say, no, you're a boy. No, no, you're a girl. But they still know that what gender you really are, what kind of sex you are, if you're female or male. So she knows that she's a girl, but she still acts like a boy. And so throughout the anime, she does fall in love with a prince from a neighbor kingdom. And so, but the other prince doesn't know that she's a girl. So she only falls in love with him until she has the courage to tell him, and hey, I'm a girl. So I don't know. It was so well written because nowadays Hollywood want to do like the gender fluid, like heroine feminism thing, but they're doing it all wrong. So it's just amazes me how the '60s got it so right, and I feel like Disney should take notes, like how to do it right. If that's what you're trying to prove, that's what you're trying to show in your movies. That's what you like want to like tell a story. Like get back to telling a story and then a message. Don't put the message first and then a story and then have inclusive just to please certain amount of people, because again that's why you have so many lives that are flopping. But I'm not going to get into much of that because I get heated up really fast when I talk about things like that. So okay, so another question, but thank you Skipper for asking that, and thank you Ruth. So, all right, so back to my story. Will we soon confront Joseph and okay, Nuria, let's see. What can I tell you without spoiling? I need to see that. Maybe then. Well, okay. So Nuria is asking if at some point we'll see Ptolemy confront Joseph. So, answer: yes. Yes, we will because it's. I mean, we have to. We have to see Ptolemy at some point, like beat the crap out of Joseph for trying to steal his woman. And with the temper that not Joseph, sorry, Ptolemy has, you can already imagine or picture what he would do to him. Well, first of all, well, first, Joseph is a slave. And you can imagine how Ptolemy would pick up a whip right there and starts whipping Joseph. Like, how do you say, senselessly?
Senselessly, yeah.
Yeah, that word. So, but don't worry, he lives. I'm not gonna kill him off yet. If I would kill off Joseph, that's for some reason, it would not be by a whiplash. It would be a much more devastating death, like something more traumatic than a whiplash. So even I'm not saying that whiplashing is not a horrible way to die, but again, I'm not gonna kill him off with a whiplash. But anyways, because you can also imagine how Ptolemy would not want any single man to look at Shion the same way. Not even look at her, not even talk to her, not even touch her, because she is the princess. She is the desert iris. She should be always flawless, not even a scratch on her. So he puts her like in this bubble, in like this crystal ball bubble, like she should be untouched, not even looked at, not even breathed on. Like I'm not saying that Ptolemy looks at her as an item all the time, but he has a certain image of her to not be ever looked on upon by the unworthy. But anyways, what was the other thing I was gonna say? So, but yeah, Ptolemy would not want any man, mortal or immortal. Wink, wink. Um, so okay, I'm not. I'm just gonna say it. Like, maybe I would have some gods who would want her to, but that's for another. That's for another part of the series. I still have some ideas to spice it up a little bit, like spice up the drama. So I hope that helps. So I would take a couple more question of anything else for a few more minutes, and then we can do the pin trading because I feel like I already answered everything. And again, like I mentioned before, I am working on the next part right now. I'm just getting a little sidetracked. I'm not gonna take an entire year again for the next part. I promise you that's not gonna happen again. The reason why I made the last part so long is to make up for the entire year that I was away, because of it was either financial stuff, it was family stuff that needed my attention. Spe- Sorry. Um, I am right now currently working two jobs, one full time and one part time, at both Disney World and Universal. It's going pretty well. So I am right now focusing on getting a little bit more stable with both emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, of course. So, can you bring me some water, please? Thank you.
I'm
Um,
a servant.
no, you're not my servant.
Should I pour it on her, everyone, and watch her melt?
Don't be weird. Then you say I'm the weird one. All right, sorry, little dry throat. Okay, I'm all good now. All right, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm mostly trying to get a little bit more financially stable because I really want to have the funding and the budget to like invest in this project. Either have it published on Amazon or have it through like through BAM, through Barnes and Noble. Like get because I still have a publisher. So I'm doing a little side projects with her that especially during Halloween time, which by the way, this is my first illustrated book that I did. It's Memento Mori. It's available on Amazon. I put the link in the description. So if you guys can support me by buying this book, that way I can get a little bit more side jobs as an illustrator with this book publishing company. And at some point, hopefully, either next year I could have at least the first book done, like completely done, written, illustrated, like book cover, everything. And I can at least have the first one already published out. If you guys want to like have a little copy of this one, it's a illustrated fairy tale like book, a little short stories. I did all the art stuff, and my publisher did all the writing. Her name's Melissa. She's a sweetheart. I love her. Um, but yeah, so if I could have a little bit more work, that way at the same time I can keep focusing on my own book to have it ready, hopefully by next year or if not sooner. Because I also want to go back to school to get a degree on mythology studies, so that's gonna help me a lot, especially with my writing. And but do not worry, I'm not gonna abandon the animatics because I still have more ideas on them. I'm currently working on the new one. It's still in the first phase stages right now, which is layout and rough sketching, things like that. And as soon as I get that done, I can finally start the animation and I can start giving you like guys sneak peeks of it. You know how I am. I can be a little evil sometimes, but oh, why is my throat so dry? Mm. All right. What was I saying? Hold on. Let me. But yeah, I am working on it right now. It's gonna be a little shorter than the other ones because it's not gonna be like a part six. It's gonna be like a little side part of the story. Let's say it's the 5.5. Let's go with that for now. It's kind of like the Lion King, like Lion King 1.5. But I am working on it right now. Hopefully, I'll get it done by the fall season, Halloween season. That will be a little treat from me. Um, but yeah, I know how much you guys love my little story, which I love you guys with all my heart. I love you for all your support, and hopefully I can get this little project off going at some point. Maybe advance it, either as a book series or as a comic, like a web comic, or like how she wants it. What do you want, Ruth, again?
Indie animation.
Mm, sadly, I do not know how to do cool looking like animation. I wanted to, but I was an illustrator, and I was able at least to lucky enough to have storyboard classes, because all the cool animation classes were all for the privileged ones, the computer animation people, which to this day I still don't like them because they were the privileged ones. So we illustrators at least were able to get at least storyboard classes. So that's, I took as many as I could. So that's why um, I can only do storyboard animation right now. But I'm pushing myself to make them as better as possible. Like for each part, like have a little bit more animation, have a little dialect, and at some point maybe have a little like a voice acting at some point. Before you guys ask, I already know who's gonna be voicing. I have a good idea who's gonna be the actress of my girl, both voice and real life. If at some point this becomes alive, I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I do want to ask her if she would at least voice a few lines for one of the parts. I don't know, for part 8, part 9. No, not you.
No, not me. Is that you?
No.
Gosh.
I mean that is a good choice if you guys heard her. But I already know who's gonna voice my girl.
Right. If you get a voice in your head, that's the way to go.
I can't afford Christina V. She's a triple threat. I can't afford her.
Have you ever seen the little shorts chicken nugget? She voices in that. She's like 10-second lines sometimes.
Again, but yeah, but still, like I can't afford her. I'm broke. I don't know if I will if I'll afford the actress that I have in mind. If she would be willing to say a few lines for, let's say, at least $100. But we'll see. We'll see.
You'd be surprised how nice these voice actors and actresses are. I mean, they won't, work for free, but they're really sweet people.
But yeah, that's at least one idea that I have in mind. Who's gonna be? I don't know who's gonna voice the boys. I still have no idea, but I could like keep looking, and if I'll be like, okay, that's the voice I want for Talemi. No, that's the voice I want for Joseph. But at least for now, I know who is gonna voice my girl. Like, she's perfect. I cannot picture anybody else to have her voice. And also her look, because physically, like in real life, she would be perfect also as alive. But that's all I have to say right now. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know, because I feel like I think this is a good time to finally do the unboxing thing. And plus, I'm really excited. Like, who did I get? Because I hope I got enough from each set so I can at least have 3/4 of all of them. Like all the designs. If I can have all the Elfies, I'll be a happy camper. All right, Ruth, you ready?
Yep.
All right, do you want to help sort them out, or which should I start first? Like left or right? This, I had this camera. This set or this set? Which should I do first?
What if we just mix them up?
Oh, shouldn't I do one set first and then the other one?
What does your fan base say?
Please, guys, help me decide. Which one should I do first?
Should we do one first and then the other, or should we just do them both at the same time? Okay, we'll do one. Okay, let's do the chibi first.
All right, I'm gonna do the chibi first. Let's get out all the chibi ones. I think there's 12, and there's 8 of this one.
I got the bag bottom out of there and just make Shrek. So
leave my Shrek alone.
So let's sort the circles.
By the way, She always calls me out, but with my Shrek obsession.
So does my boyfriend.
They bully me about it. Her and her boyfriend. All right, let me just refresh the a little bit. There we go. Oh, why am I so dry?
Oh, did you open one?
No,
The bottom was open.
the bottom. No, I did not open them. I swear.
All right.
All right, what should we do first?
Let's see. So we have Toto. So there's 10. Wait, no, there's 9.
No, don't scare me, Ruth, because then I have to buy more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9. So.
Oh, Skipper, I don't like your nieces already. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just.
Pick one, and then I'll. Okay, so just pick one, hand one to me, and I'll tell you what is it.
All right, just hand me one by one, whichever one. All right.
I think this one will either be Dorothy or Glinda.
Well, they're probably in a bag, so because they're so sneaky about it because they put them in bags.
Well, this is just sorcerer's intuition.
Sorcerer's intuition. Yeah, see, they put them in little bags so we don't have. Because I personally don't really like mystery things. Like,
it's a gamble.
It's a gamble because what if I don't get the one I want and then I can't return it and I have to keep buying more? All right, so bag 1. I'm trying to feel like who it is.
Here we go. Oh, I can do that.
No, that's okay. I'll risk it. All right, bag 1. I'm gonna be like those YouTubers that do a lot of unboxing. I'm scared now. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, it's Dorothy.
Right.
It's Dorothy.
I was right. Look at that.
All right.
Sorcerer's intuition was right.
All right, so I do like Dorothy. So we're off to a good start. I do like her.
We're off to see the wizard.
Look at her little red slippers. This is like incorrect. Like it's bookly incorrect because her slippers are silver in the book. So in Wicked, I'm so glad that they did silver slippers, not red ones. So, but we're doing good. Okay, next box me.
Okay, sorcerer's intuition is that you're either gonna get the Munchkin, the Scarecrow, or the Flying Monkey.
Oh God. So you think I'm gonna get one of the little ones?
Okay, this is the order I think it might be. It's either gonna be the Scarecrow, the Monkey, and the Munchkin. So let's see.
Oh my God. Please be Alfie. Because then I have to go back and buy more.
I think actually the one I'm holding might be Alfie. And just keep in mind, I'm not feeling these things. These are just a pure guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel it. But I can't really tell who it is. All right. Bag 2.
Oh my gosh!
The Scarecrow!
Oh my god!
I know the Scarecrow or Fiero and a Fiero.
Spoilers.
You already knew that.
Yeah, but they didn't. Not everyone.
I'm pretty sure that the few people that are watching me already seen Wicked.
Either the Witch or the Tin Man. If I get 3 for 3, oh my gosh, that was so scary.
I'll buy you an ice cream at City Walk if you get them right the 3 times. All right, box 3.
The Tin Man or the Witch.
Which witch? Uh-huh.
You know which witch is which.
Which witch is which? All right, let's try to figure it out. Like,
just open it.
I can't tell either. Oh, it's probably the garbage guy. All right, but bag 3. Just gonna slice these off. The lion.
No, what was wrong?
I got the lion.
My sorcerer's intuition can't be right every time. All right, so this.
No ice cream for you.
This one actually might be Glinda. The way, like I said, I'm not feeling these guys. These are just like a complete.
Well, you got the first 2 right.
I scared myself.
This is fun. I should do this more often.
It's gonna be the Glinda or the Witch.
All right. Okay, so it might be okay. If it is Glinda, then I probably feel something round. All right, I'm just checking the time because my dad's gonna pick me up in like an hour. All right. I can't tell either. All right, slice it off.
No.
Am I scaring you?
Yes.
Oh,
no. Duplicate.
another scarecrow. All right, first duplicate. No, duplicate. There we go. Sorry. All right, no worries. As long as I don't get more of the same one, I should be fine.
Toto, Munchkin, or the Munchkin. That's what I think this one is.
All right. I just need Alfie. I should be happy with just Alfie, okay? Please, please, all the pin gods out there, please be kind to me. How many boxes do I have left?
Of the chibis, you got 4.
Got 4? Oh, boy. There's no grip on this.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there it is. All right, I'm trying to feel. All of the pin gods, help me out. The flying monkey! I got the... Okay, so what's his name in the movie again? In Wicked? Shizuri? Shizuri? Yeah, I think his name is Shizuri.
Now, okay,
Look how sparkly he is.
I've exerted my sorceress powers for today.
Please, I just need Alfie to go with him. Please. All right.
You want me to feel the bags? Because I can do that.
No, I can do that. I want...
Then you can return them.
No, I can't return them after I open them.
No, if you don't open them.
Yeah, but I really can't tell. You can't... I don't think you can tell by feeling on them.
Oh, yes, I can. That's how I got Judy Hopps pin one time when I was
All right.
with my boyfriend.
I feel lucky with this one. Come on. Give me my Alfie. Give me my Alfie, damn it. Another scarecrow. You're pissing me off already.
I'm not doing anything.
It's not you. It's not you.
You also don't have Glinda either. So.
All right. Keep boxing me. Please be kind to me. It's my birthday.
Let me feel it.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna get mad about this one.
Uh-oh. Is it another Fiero?
No, it's the flying monkey.
Ruth, it is the flying monkey. I will murder you in your sleep.
I didn't buy it. It's the monkey. I know it is.
All right.
You just felt it.
It's another flying monkey. If you don't see her in the next video, you'll know why.
I'm not gonna be in the next video because Wait, did you?
Oh man, we were doing so well. All right, how many do I have left?
Wait, I think still 4. That's impossible. Wait.
All right. Are you opening them for me?
No, I'm not. I just thought you gave me an empty. Did I? No. Yeah, you have. Yeah. Hang on. I'll
just straight out take it from my hand.
You're gonna be happy with this one.
It's Alfie.
Open it.
Please don't trick me, Ruth. Please
don't
trick me.
Happy with that one.
Please. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
So close your eyes and then open them on screen.
Okay. Let the people know. Let the people see it.
Nobody will not be happy with that. I mistook his tail for the broomstick. I'm sorry.
I hate you. All right. But yeah, another lion. Okay, so far I got 4 duplicates and I only have 1 box left, right?
2. You actually had 2. There was
all right.
Blanket.
All right. There's still hope. There's still hope. All right. Please be Elfie. Please be Elfie. Stop taking my stuff, Ruth. I'm almost certain, really sure that Elfie and Leno are the really hard ones to find. So that's why they give you the scarecrow, the lion,
Oh no.
What?
Either the Tin Man or the.
I will kill you.
No, it's the lion again.
A lion again. Okay, two Fieros, 2 lions, and another monkey. Last box.
They actually have 3 Fieros.
Last box. I'm gonna be very upset if it's another duplicate and if it's not Elfie too. And then I have to go back to the store and get more and just pray to God, pray to all the gods that I don't get duplicates again.
I'm not even feeling anymore. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not
Only
feeling
when I got
this one
right with the
anymore.
monkey. Only when I
Yeah, you're not feeling this one anymore. Oh my god. Oh, I got the Tin Man. Well, I got the 4, the big 4, but not the ones I wanted. I mean, I'm not super mad about it. I'm happy with the ones I got, but still, I wanted the ones I wanted. So that means I have to go back to the store and get more. All right, let's do the second set.
All right.
All right. So yeah, I got 5 duplicates, and I got 5 of the big 4. So I got Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, and the little flying monkey, Chisore. But yeah, I just had to figure out where to put them. But they're still really cute. I like them a lot.
I think this is the good witch or the bad witch one.
All right, let's do the second set before my sidekick falls asleep on me.
I'm gonna fall asleep. I just have coffee.
All right.
It's the good witch or the bad witch.
So we're doing the second set, which are like little circular like medallion kind of pins. So there's 6 of them. So and I got how many boxes? Like 8.
Yeah.
All right.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
All right. So first box. You can't feel these because they're circular.
Actually, you can because only 2 of them are perfect circles. One of them has a pointy hat. One of them has the little bump, so I can actually feel.
Also these ones. Yeah. All right. So bag 1.
This one I will be.
Stop taking my shit.
Language.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
She's gonna really like this one, guys.
Oh my god. I don't know if you're joking or if it's real. What are you pointing at?
This one, the one closest to Dorothy. It's that one.
I don't want that
It's
one.
the good witch or the bad witch?
I don't want that one.
It's Glinda.
You know which one I want?
You want the pure elfie one, right?
Yes.
Well, this is the both of them, so.
Well, I say the one that you were pointing at is Gelfie, and I am a Gelfie shipper, just to confirm that. I have nothing against Fierro. I do like him, but I'm a Gelfie shipper all the way. So just to make that clear. She said, see, Opal says we're all adults here. There's no children here. You're the child here.
You're mine and my boyfriend's child.
Yeah, I'm their child.
You can't take her anywhere.
Unfortunately, I have to go. I wish I could stay longer. Okay, Nuria. Te quiero mucho. Thanks for being here, okay? I'll text you later. All right, so let's see. First one. Oh, it's the Gelfie one.
I said so. I told you.
It's the Gelfie one. Well, the OG Gelfie. All right, let's continue on. All right, box me. All right. What did you just do?
I boxed you.
I boxed you. Aw, thank you, Skipper. She says we're great.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can draw something and upload it. All right. Aw, you know I love your drawings, Nuria. Especially you know which ones. Hint, hint. All right. So I can't wait to see it. You know I always love your work. Okay. Te quiero mucho.
This one's an easy one. This is the gang.
The gang.
The gang.
The gang.
The orange one.
The gang. She says the gang. All right. Let's see if she got the gang. She got the gang.
Yeah, these are easier to.
She got the gang. All right. Next box. We're doing well. We're doing well. 2 out of 4. 2. I still got 4 more. So 2 out of 6. Yep, I can speak in Spanish. I am Spanish. I just don't look like it. I get that a lot. Don't worry. But I am Spanish.
If you meet her in person, she does.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
It's just that my accent comes out when it wants to.
Okay, this one's a smooth circle, so it's either Glinda or Emerald City.
You mean like the Billy Burke Glinda? Or Margaret Hamilton?
It's one of these two.
All right. Bag 3. That is so smooth. She called me a serial killer yesterday because I sliced a bag open with a knife, and now she's scared of me.
The way she did it, the dead look in her eyes as she slit that bag of chicken open.
You're gonna have me lose subscribers after this.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
And I'm
Let's.
gonna be her roommate too. I'm gonna have to sleep with my door locked when that
Yeah,
happens.
we're gonna live together. Why you look so scared now?
She's gonna kill me.
All right. Let's see what's
Emerald
this one.
City or Glinda?
The Emerald City. We got the Emerald City. Oh, it's so cute. It's sparkly. The yellow brick road is sparkly. Look at it.
Can I feel that for a second?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell that way.
If you get a duplicate, you can have it.
No, I'm just saying it's hard to tell if I feel the.
All right. So we need 3 more. We got 3, so we need 3 more. Okay. So if I get the Judy Garland one, I will give it to Paige O'Hara, who is the original Belle, who I know is obsessed. She's a really diehard fan of Judy Garland.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And she already gave me a nickname. I'm her wicked girl. So she gave me a personal
Aw.
nickname. All right, so I'll save it for her for the next art festival. All right, so box 4, my inspector will check it out. Let's see what it is. She's
Gang again.
oh, it's the gang again.
Gang
Well,
again.
I'll still give it to her. I'll still give her that one too. All right. So if it is the gang, I'll save it for Miss Page. Yep, another gang. I mean, it's cute, but yeah, I what?
It's boring compared to the others that are in these boxes.
I mean, I like both sets. Like they're both really cute because one is chibi and one has a really cool designs. All right, so I'll put it with the duplicate ones. All right, so which box is this? 5.
You got like 3 left.
All right, please at least give me one Alfie of the 2 sets.
0.5 Elfie.
Let's feel it. All the boxes are on the floor. I don't know what to do with them later. Okay, it's okay. I get the same. I'm Latina, even though. Oh, where are you from? Siopo, where are you from? I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay, this is either Emerald City or Glinda.
Okay, let's see if it's Billy Burke, Linda. By the way, there's a scene in the original Wizard of Oz that when Dorothy is telling Glinda what happened to her, like the house and everything and the twister, and then you see Billy Burke's like face and like I don't really care. I find that hilarious, to be honest. Like I find
This is so indifferent through that whole scene.
yeah, because if you compare it to like Wicked Glinda, you know that Glinda is probably like this girl just killed my sister-in-law, basically. All right, so next bag. Let's see. Oh, it's the Emerald City again. The Emerald City again. All right, should I give it to Miss Page too?
Yeah,
If I get this set as duplicates, I'm gonna give them all to her. All right, next box. Thank you. All right, here, Inspector. Yeah, I love Miss Page. She's so adorable. She's so sweet. How many princesses have I met so far? Like the voice actresses. Okay, I met Miss Jody, who is Ariel. Miss Page.
I didn't see Jodie Benson.
So they're all in my Hall of Fame, right back here.
Okay, you're not gonna be as angry. This is a duplicate, but you're not gonna be as angry.
To be
It's
continued.
Gelfie.
It's Gelfie.
Again.
Oh my god! At least give me one Gelfie. Look at my eyes, how they come.
It's a duplicate though. You got the first Gelfie.
No, oh, it's the Gelfie. I thought you said Elfie. Oh my god!
Gelfie.
Why you trick me?
I didn't trick you. I said you're not gonna be as upset with this, so you're not gonna be happy. It's another Gelfie.
Yeah, it's the other Gelfie. I'll leave it for Miss Page. All right, how many boxes I have left? Just 2 left. Give it to me. Just rip it off. Rip off the Band-Aid. I don't have Band-Aids. Oh, okay. So she's asking where I got the pins. Okay, so these ones I got them from Box Lunch, the little circular ones, and the chibis I got them from Hot Topic. So if they still have more, I'm probably gonna order some more after. I'm gonna order them on after I the hot cash starts. That's how I get them so cheap. What are you looking at?
Me? Oh, I'm just thinking.
She's just spaced out and she's like, all right, so let's hope it's Elfie. At least give me one Elfie, please. Judging by her face, what is she doing? Do not trick me, Roof. Do not lie to me. It's a sin.
This is Elfie.
This is
This is
Elfie.
Elphaba.
You sure?
I'm positive. I will.
I have witnesses. If I kill you,
It's her.
all right. Let's at least give me one Elfie, please. It's Elfie.
I told you.
It's Elfie. Look at her. Well, it's Margaret Hamilton Elfie. Yes, at least one, please. Thank you. All right, so I got 4, and there's still 1 box left. So if I get the Billy Burke one, what should I do? Like, what should I do if I get it? Like, all right, if I get the Billy Burke one, I will give you another peek of my novel. How's that? Get it out of the box. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh?
You're gonna have 3 of a kind. Let's just put it that way.
Oh shit. But yeah, they're on the online.
It's Gelfie again.
It's Galfie again? Oh, this is my last one, right?
Yep.
Even so, this has been fun.
Yep.
Like, all this pressure. Like, oh my god.
Oh, wait,
it's
no.
Billy Burke, Linda!
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm glad I was wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, at least I got
Okay.
a set of Gelfie besides this one. So at least I got a set of Gelfie. I mean, I wanted the chibi ones,
Well,
but
yeah.
but these are the OG Gelfie.
All right. I'm glad I was wrong on that.
Okay, so for this set, I'm only missing Judy Garland. That's it. I don't know if there's anybody online that they want to trade, that they bought these pins and they want to trade. So I'm going to look that up later online. See. And so for the other set, wow, I'm missing a lot from the other set. I'm missing Elphaba, obviously. I'm missing Glinda. I'm missing Toto. I was going to say Totoro. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
And the Munchkin. Well, not a lot. I'm just missing 4. But overall, this has been fun. This is my first time like doing like unboxing mystery pins or unboxing in general. But overall, this has been fun. Like, I'm glad that I got to do this little time with you guys. I appreciate everybody who got the time from their busy schedules. I'm pretty sure you guys are at work or something, or at school, or you got some plans for a day. But I appreciate you guys coming in to share this little time with me on my birthday. And follow me on my Instagram, that I'm always posting updates on literally anything I'm doing, like any doodle, any like project I'm doing, or anything that I'm doing. Like if I'm going to a park, I'm doing like something, a concert, going to a Broadway show. Like I'm always active on Instagram if you guys want to follow me for like updates on my story. And yes, I am working on it right now, the next part. Hopefully I can get it done by the fall season so I can have it like a little Halloween treat, because you guys know Halloween is my thing. It's my drug. It's my life purpose. And I'm gonna give you guys. I'm also gonna be updating on what kind of cosplays I'm gonna be doing for the Halloween season, because I already had plans for what I'm gonna do for August, for September, and for obviously October. I'm gonna do much more because I take Halloween super serious. Don't be like my grandpa, because my grandpa is like, why don't you just celebrate Halloween on Halloween Day? No, no, Grandpa. I celebrate Halloween early and I take it very serious and I go big or go home. You can ask her about that.
Yep.
But anyways, I hope I don't forget anything to tell you guys. I think I've said already everything. If not, you guys can always DM me, send me a text, Facebook, Instagram. Um, but yeah, I left my social media in the description if you guys want to follow me. And again, if you guys want to like keep supporting me, buy my little book, so that way I can have little more side jobs as an illustrator. Um, Link is also in description through Amazon. But that's it, guys. So I should start getting ready because my dad's probably gonna pick me on his way to come pick me up in an hour. We're gonna go have dinner. We're gonna just hang around. She's coming with us.
Yep.
Yep. I don't trust her alone in my apartment. No, I'm kidding.
I've done nothing to earn your distrust.
No, come here, come here. She's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute. I love her. I love you. But that's it, guys. I hope I answer all your questions on my story. And again, just let me know if you have any other questions. And thank you for the birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. And yeah, this has been fun. If I decide to do another stream, I apologize again if this took so long since my last one. And I promise to not take too long again. Not either with my animatics or my streams or what's going on with me, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'm still alive, and I am still working on stuff. I just have a little life sidetracks. That's all. But I always love you guys and your support, your love, and so hopefully I can get this project off the ground. Yeah, who knows how long it takes, but I'm gonna keep working at it. I'm not gonna give up on it. And I have other stories that I want to talk about. I want to illustrate. I want to animate. Not necessarily on mythology, on other things too. Because there is an idea I have, that you guys know that I am diehard obsessed with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I want to write a side story, like a POV novel, based off my boy Frollo, which she got me a plushie off, by the way, for my birthday. Do you want to show him the plushie?
That's up to you.
Well, if they want to see it, like really quick before I sign off, like he's up there on my shelf, on one of my shelves over there. Can you grab him for me real quick? Be gentle with him.
Get him yourself.
Okay, I'll be back. 3 seconds, I promise. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, here he is. Look how precious he is. Look at his little hat. Look how cute he is. See, Skipper wanted to see it. Like, he's so cute. I love him with all my heart. Thank you, Ruth. Even if I drive her crazy, she does know me so well.
Unfortunately.
I know you don't mean that.
There's some about you I can go without knowing.
Hey, the same thing with you, okay? But that's why we love each other.
Yeah, that's also why I make you as uncomfortable as you make me. If you say what it is, I will kill you live on stream.
I make no promises. Anyways, but yeah, I want to write a side story, like a POV of, because you don't see any. I mean, I've seen books and comics and like of other villain characters, but you don't see any of Frollo. Maybe because he's a very like delicate character in literature and movies. That's why people don't want to risk it. But I want to risk it. I want to like write his life story on how he became the archdeacon, how he became a judge. How do you say it again?
Deacon, I think.
Archdeacon. There we go. Like his childhood, his parents, all that. His brother Jehan, of course, his relationship with him. How all the way to like the present, in quote, present, current events of the original Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I have read many, many, many times. How he found Quasimodo as a baby, why he hates the gypsies so much, and my favorite parts on how he meets, in quote, again, how he meets Esmeralda and how his obsession over her begins. Those chapters are gonna be fun to write. Wink. Because you don't really, I've literally seen every single version of the Hunchback movie, including the silent film one from 1920s, which I appreciate Universal including at Epic and one of the rides, by the way. Thank you so much. The only version that I really don't like is the one from the 70s. Is it wrong of me that I actually liked and thank that Esmeralda got killed at the end? Is that wrong of me? It's just that I didn't like her. She was such a brat. But anyways,
Cat. She's the makings of a serial killer. Look how she talks about just being glad about someone's death. And it just moves on to the next conversation as if it's just like, oh, I ordered lunch. Oh, by the way, this happened to me at work today. Like, it's too casual. She's definitely killed someone.
But yeah, I've seen like the ballet show, the Broadway show. I'm actually gonna go see it again at the end of this month as a late birthday present to me from me. Um, so, uh, what else can I tell? I don't want to keep this too long. So
Too late.
too late, too late. So, but back to the original point. So I want to make more stories, not just based off mythology, because I also want to do like Greek mythology, Norse. I want to do like folklore, maybe like a Victorian gothic romance at some point, which I'm getting really into lately. Um, but which this also counts as gothic, by the way. So I will keep you guys updated on everything that I do, especially on my Instagram and Facebook. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today on my birthday. And you got to meet my future roommate, my adorable sidekick here.
Who's the sidekick?
You're the sidekick. And joining me for this little treat of unboxing, which I've never done before. I admit it was stressful, but it was fun. Like it was intense. Now I know I need to get more of these. Hopefully they don't sell out already. And but thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all your support and love and the birthday wishes. I love you all. Y'all, I wish you guys all the best and have a great day. Say goodbye, Ruth, again.
Bye.
Bye. And follow her on her YouTube or Instagram. Do you want to say your name one more time?
Ruth Jacobian, Archive Sorceress, RKIAY. Also the Sorceress Games and Archive Studios. So I'm not hard to find. Also, just look for purple and you'll find me.
She's always purple. She's like Purple Rain. She's a grape. I love you. All right. Have a good night, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning and everything. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.